children, they're young adults. I'm so sorry I said that. Bob Jesselson, Robert Jesselson, Dr. Jesselson is the conductor of this orchestra. He is professor of cello at USC, and he's got a long string of kudos and honors and merits that you guys can read about. I am so appreciative of him being here this weekend. It's been wonderful, and I am proud to introduce him to you. But first, I would like to introduce the concert mistress, or master, excuse me, Annie Kai.
Thank you. As you can tell, that was music by Bach. Actually, that piece started its life as a piece by Vivaldi. It was originally a concerto for violin by Antonio Vivaldi, and Bach took the music and rewrote it and wrote the piece for organ. And then it was subsequently rewritten as a piece for orchestra. And I'm so proud of the way these wonderful young musicians have performed this. They sound almost professional, I think, especially after a day and a half of work, which is really amazing. I want to second what Richard Greer actually he said earlier. Her orchestra sounded fabulous too, and it's been such a pleasure working with all these people this weekend. It sort of tears my eyes as I was listening to the other group, because I know how far this state has come in terms of string education and string performance. I've been teaching at USC now for 27 years, and doing these all states and regionals for many, many years. And each time I come, especially to this part of the state, it gets better and better. And it's all a testament to the wonderful teaching that's going on in this part of the state. And these young people are beneficiaries of that, and are very fortunate to have such wonderful string programs all through this part of the state. It's not something to be taken for granted, actually, because around the rest of the country, that is not something that's necessarily given in school districts, but it's terrific that it's happening here. And it also brought tears to my eyes because Ginger Greer was a student at USC, and before that, I conducted her youth orchestras many, many years ago. So I've seen her develop, and hopefully there will be some young people who are in this group here that are about her age at that time that will be conducting orchestras, playing especially. Our next piece, we're going to go from the 18th century, move up to the 20th century, and move into a type of music that's a lot more challenging and dissonant. And one of my goals this weekend was playing this piece by Hindemith, and actually getting some favorable reactions from the people who are playing now, because so often say Hindemith, oh, that's difficult stuff to listen to. But I think that they got, maybe I'll hear afterwards some comments from them, I think they got something out of it. This was written in the 1930s, and it was written during a period of great difficulty economically. We know a little about that kind of stuff going on right now, but also politically, the Nazis, of course, the rise of Nazis and communism and so forth, and it was a very difficult period. And the operative word that we've been using this weekend is angst, and there's a lot of angst in this music. It's very dissonant, it's very rather harsh, it's very sardonic and sarcastic in various ways, with your minuet movement that sounds sort of a waltz-like thing, with a lot of tweets in it, and various other little jokes that are in this music. If you think of the Charlie Chaplin movie Modern Times, with the industrialization and how man gets into all of that, you'll hear a little bit of this in this piece. We'll play 5 movements from these 8 movements by